that?
Oh, it's like a workout class, but it's like dance. I feel like it was really
Oh,
popular like a long time
Zumba.
ago. Zumba.
Zumba.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I'm sorry.
When I was like 12, I thought I was going to be a Zumba instructor. That was like my goal.
You still have time,
I
Marissa.
still have time. My weekend job.
Why am I not able to download it? Um, there it is. What made you decide you wanted to be a Zumba instructor?
I did Zumba a lot. Again, this was like, I was probably like 10, 11. I just thought it was fun because I was like dancing around. And I was like, these people just seem so, it's like very high energy, very like, and I was like, that looks like so much fun. They just get paid to dance all day, is what I thought in my head.
I mean, kind of.
Kind of, but it's really
I,
fun.
I keep trying to.
We have some folks filtering in. Hello, Nathaniel. Hello, Natalie.
Hello, Marissa.
Is it Maria? How do we pronounce this name? Maria?
It's Mireya.
Okay, beautiful.
I know who that is.
I guess I'll show
Beautiful.
my face, but just know I'm sitting on my bed.
Oh, you don't.
Oh, you
Trust
and
me.
Sarah will fit right in together.
Yeah, you.
I like brought my
Marissa, this is the young lady I was telling you about earlier that
Aw,
came to our
Oh,
that came to
the
our webinar.
amazing diva you told me about.
oh, stop it. You can stop it.
Oh, I love that.
Okay. Yeah, so now you see like part
Oh,
of
gorgeous hair. Love your hair.
Oh, thank you. It's like so messy already. It's like sweaty. I don't like it. Like, wait, oh, stop it. Stop it.
Look, I know I'm a guy, but I'm just gonna be honest, nobody likes sweaty hair. So, I mean, I can't imagine for you ladies, it's just totally different.
It's like
Better.
a sweaty towel wrapped around
Yeah.
your neck. It feels horrible.
Kind of feel heavy sometimes too, I imagine, right? Like it just kind of pulls on your neck and ugh.
Hmm.
That's
Hmm.
when it goes in a ponytail.
Yep. A bun, ponytail, get it
Yeah.
out.
I'm taking notes for my 10-year-old because she's
Oh,
all
little
about
Ellie.
yeah, she's all about that now. So
Oh,
I think I've finally reached it as a dad where I find scrunchies and I find all of that just throughout the apartment when I'm like, okay, let me go put that with her stuff and
yes.
have a couple of like press-on nails or some nails that are around that are on my desk
Love.
here. So
We love to see that. Hello, Natalie.
Hi,
There she is.
How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
We're
Good.
pretty good. We're pretty good.
My answer is yes, by the way. I'm coming. I don't know if Craig is able to make it, but I will find out for you about breakfast.
Oh, okay. All right, perfect. Thank you.
cool,
I
Natalie. Thanks for the invite.
will.
I'm
Be
just
sweet. Um,
I'm kidding.
I love Natalie's background. I
I
feel like I'm definitely
know.
gonna put up some lights on my curtains in my office. Maybe some pink ones.
oh, you're so nice.
I'm
It's
inspired.
stargazing. I
I'm
gotta
inspired.
spice it up.
I was just gonna say, I always love that you have those fairy lights, Natalie. It's so cute.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Looks so cozy.
and in this house, so we had to do something.
All right, well, do you want to just hop into it, see what's going on here? I can
You're the
share my
boss, Marissa.
screen. Not the boss, but I do appreciate that. Okay, can we see my screen? Are we seeing us here?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So today we're talking about obviously DICOMA's coming up, which is the big one, but conferences in general and how you can utilize AI to literally create weeks of content and just kind of reimagining your content past just doing an event recap or, something like, oh, I've announced it, I did a recap, that's it. Like there's so much more that you can do with your conference content. So today we're talking all about that. So I'm super excited. Oh my God, what's happening? Oh no.
What happened?
Okay, there we go. It was like having me draw on it. That was really weird. Okay, anyways, look at this gorgeous photo of us in the corner here. That was myself, Sarah, Craig, and Kaylin on our team at ADSO last year. We just looked adorable. But anyways, so I think like people get really overwhelmed by conferences anyways. I know they're super draining. There's obviously a lot of travel involved. You've met so many people. There's just a lot going on in your head. So then by the time Monday rolls around or whenever it is that you're like, maybe 3 Mondays from then from the conference, and you're like, oh, I forgot to post about it. Like I probably should. None of it gets posted, or it's like, again, like the recap, and that's sort of where it ends. But with AI, it really is going to allow us to organize our thoughts, which I know is mainly why Sarah and I use it. We need our thoughts organized. And yeah, it's going to help you create those ideas, those content ideas that you probably don't even see are there. So we're going to go over all of that. Garbage in, garbage out. That is like my favorite way to think about using AI. People that use AI that are like, oh, I don't get, good results from it or whatever, it's because you're probably not putting something good into it. The quality of your AI content depends on the quality of what you capture or what you feed to it, what you're training it to do. So it can only be as good as you are at it. So, I think the main thing that I've learned from using AI really for anything is the more that you can over communicate and be very specific about what you like or what you don't like, what's important to you, especially if it's a post, like, here's what's important for me to get out of this post, or here's, a webinar I did, and here's, something that I learned from it, or something that I really want people to know that missed it, or, whatever it is. Like, you have to feed it that information for it to be able to give you good content. If you are just like, yeah, give me an event recap of this, chat doesn't know what that is. Claude doesn't know what that is. Like, that's not, you need to provide context. So that is like the biggest overarching tip.
Marissa, can I ask a question?
Yes, please do.
It kind of sounds like what you were describing was a relationship.
That's also true. That's also very true. Chat is,
Hold
yeah.
on, we're not dating AI yet, so we gotta like let's draw a
Some
line
people
there.
probably are. Some people probably are, to be fair.
I don't mean a relationship with chat. I mean, it's like a dating profile,
I'm
right?
giving
Like you
you,
No,
I'm
can't.
yeah.
giving you shit, Sarah. I'm trying to make Marissa laugh. That's my goal. Is I just want Marissa happy. End
So
of the
long
day.
as, so long as like you're not out here like I want to date AI. AI can't replace me, Nathaniel. I just want you to know
Oh,
that.
100%. I am here to support, listen, make a joke every once in a while. I'll keep my
Nothing can
AI.
replace Sarah.
Of
Nothing can
course
replace
not.
Sarah.
Gosh, stop. You're so great. Thank you.
No, but it's true. It's literally like a relationship though. If you like are not watering your relationship, you're not watering, whatever, it's not gonna bloom. So it's the same thing with AI.
Marissa, can I make a comment?
Please do.
If we're going to continue the relationship analogy, I think
I
the
wasn't
other
planning on it.
I think the other thing that's really important is we talk about like unmet expectations. And like if you don't vocalize it
Yep.
to your AI or you don't like teach it about what right or wrong or like what best would be or average or below average, then it's
Mhm.
just going to go off of this massive amount of information and not be necessarily what you need. So
Exactly.
if you're running into challenges with that, then, are you being clear? Are you being, concise? And are you targeting exactly the outcome that you want?
Exactly. I remember we had a member on our team one time, like maybe a year ago or something, and I forgot what she was trying to do with it, but she was like, yeah, it doesn't sound like this or doesn't sound like that. And I was like, well, tell it to. And she like laughed and thought I was like joking. I was like, no, you have to tell it what to, like, this is your little robot. Like, this is like, you have to tell it what to do. It's not in your head. Again, like a relationship. People are not in your head. You're not going to know what you want or what it is that you're trying to vocalize. Like, you need to just I always love doing like the talk to text because I feel like I can really express myself and I think my thoughts move too quickly to like type everything out sometimes. So I'm like, I need to just say it. Um, but yeah, and Sarah and I were just saying this the other day, like whenever it's a post or something that it's given us and we make edits to it, I will give the edits back to like Chat or Claude or whatever it is and be like, here's what you gave me, here's what I made it into. Like, note that for the future, how I would have said this, or how I structured this, or how I spaced this, or whatever. Like, communicate with it. It's not going to give you perfection every time because it's an AI, it makes mistakes. But you, as the human, have the authority to fix those mistakes, edit those, and then it continues to learn from you. So it's just, it really, the more I talk about it, the more it does sound like a relationship. It's really funny.
It's like a dating app.
Yeah.
If you want to attract the right people, or the right, or the type of people you want to attract, you have to actually like say, you can't just have a blank profile like, I like long walks on the beach. I mean, maybe
Right.
you do, but if you want, you have to convey to Chat like, this is what my expectation is, this is who I am as a person. Like, it really is just like, and not just even like a dating relationship, even like a friendship.
Yeah. Or like a business partnership. Like you have to vocalize what you need, what you want, what you need, and like how to improve what you already have.
Can I
So,
ask a question?
yes.
Are most people here in chat? Like what large language model? Like what's everybody using?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I use Gemini most, and I was about to ask a question. Um, when you're doing this, are you using the paid service or are you just using the generic one?
Paid.
Yeah, I have paid, but I don't really use Gemini a ton.
You'll use Claude.
I use Claude. I mean, I use
Claude.
Chat, Claude. The other important thing is that not really Gemini. I mean, Gemini for some research perspective, but they each have areas where they excel.
Yeah.
So like Claude's terrible at image generation, but Chat or like Nano Banano from Gemini has got an amazing tool.
Yeah.
If you want to do like complex tasks, deep reasoning, coding, all of that kind of stuff, Claude's your go-to. Chat GPT is probably the most used and popular, I would say, across what most people do. There's just some nuancing to, you talk about like a dating profile and like, here are my about me, like, I won't date anybody if they smoke or if they do this or whatever. Like, I have all those preferences. You can build and do the same thing inside of the AI. So that way you're not having to prompt it every single time. If you feel
Exactly.
like you're repeating yourself a lot and there's a lot of like, I've just told you to do this and you're not listening, then there might be some like prompt and context engineering that you can do in the background. So,
Okay.
Natalie, what are you using it for? Sorry, Marissa, I'll ask last question and then where are you deploying AI the most right now in your day to day?
Well, we run an AI company, so like everywhere. But for me, when I'm using it a lot for context, for idea generation. I even talked to my mentor the other day from Women in DSO, and she was making me laugh. She was, have you ever plugged a picture of yourself in and asked it to give you your color wheel, and then done full body pictures and asked it to dress you at what shape looks best on you, what colors look best on you, and all the things. So
Whoa.
doing last night, it was like that's why I sent you a message earlier, Sarah. Yeah. So the colors I look best in, my power colors. Should I wear pants or do I look better in dresses? If it's a dress, what kind of dresses? And it'll actually do it. So that's what I was doing that last night. I was filling my Amazon cart, much to my husband's dismay.
Wait, Brenda told you that?
Yeah,
Brenda for the win. Man, that's so
right?
cool. I know what I'm going to be doing tonight.
Wait,
Shoot.
Well,
what are your power colors? What are
I did not appreciate that it told me
Oh,
certain part of my shape, and I wanted to be like, the hell with you. You know how many kids I've had? You just sit down. So, but I always thought I looked really good in black because I'm pretty dark featured. And as if black is not your color. And I was like, how can black not be my color? I love black. Um, but it was funny. It was like navies. I should do navies instead of blacks.
Mm,
Um, blushes, pinks, hunter greens. So it was pretty interesting. Peaches. So but yeah, it was just that's kind of what I used for it last. And then I was
Naming my
doing
dog.
all employee reviews. I have to do all the company reviews this week. So I give everybody a superpower every quarter. Like, hey, last quarter, this was your power. So I've been using it a lot to help me find people's superpowers. So
I
yeah,
love
just
that.
kind of random stuff.
That's really cool.
Found my nail salon that way, Marissa. I found my nail salon. There's Gemini.
I actually, that's so funny that you say that. So I love NASCAR. It's like probably one of the weirder things people find out about me, but I do. And so last month I there's a girl that I go to and she makes like my custom press on nails. And so I wanted NASCAR nails, but obviously I wanted them pink. I wanted like rhinestones. I wanted my driver's number on it, all those things. So I asked Chat to make me like what nails do you think I would like? Came out with perfect ones. And so I sent it to this girl and she made them perfectly. And they're amazing to me. I love them. And that was all from Chat. So I was like, I have AI nails. They're really great. I love them so much. It was exactly what I wanted. They're like the stiletto, they're long, they're pink, they have rhinestones and bows on them, like obsessed.
Who's
But it
your
was
driver,
like
Marissa?
Joey Logano.
Okay, all right, good to
He's been
know.
my driver since 2009. Like
Oh
that
wow.
has been, I've been a ride or die.
Yeah, ride or die
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Anyways, back on track, you guys. I could talk about that all day.
Oh, this is
Um,
on track. The daily use of AI, fashion, all of that is 100% on track.
no pun intended on track. But anyways,
Hey,
Hey, dad
well
jokes. I gotta come in
done.
with something, I gotta do something.
Well played.
So yeah, we've done a webinar before on like how to secure meetings before you get to the conference and trying to set yourself up for success before the conference. And obviously this is now like that post workflow. So you're attending, capturing. We always tell our clients, like, I try to really text with my clients and be like, just text me photos. Like, don't overthink it. Don't be like, you have to email them to me. Just try to drop as much as you can. And you can do the same thing with any AI you're using. Like, drop pictures in there, voice notes. Like, obviously, things are going to get lost in the shuffle. Again, it's so busy. You're going to forget who you talked to. You're going to be like, oh, I had this great conversation. I don't remember who it was with or even what it was about, but I know it was a great conversation. Like all of those things get lost in the shuffle. So trying any way to like capture those things, like again, whether it's a voice note, whether you're just like real quick on your notes app or whatever, trying to jot down notes. What I actually did at ADSO, I was going to a panel that my client did, and I had my AI note taker. I used Fireflies, and so I had it recording when the panel was going on. So that way I was able to like fully be present for the panel, but also like have all the information and have all those things, and those notes were already kind of there done for me. um, so that came in handy a ton after that. So I would try to do like all of those things. You can obviously still be present in the moment. You're gonna have meetings, you're gonna be meeting all these types of people, but like trying to get as much of that as you can. Or
He
even just
thinks
your
he's a
thoughts
guard
about
dog.
it.
Oh,
Who's
Poochie.
who is that?
He,
Medea,
he
who's
thinks
your
he's a
dog?
guard dog. He was barking at everything. So, you don't want to be part of the meeting? Okay.
Hello, puppers.
What's his
Oh, hi,
name?
my love.
Hi. He's like, who are these people? Stop. This is Georgie. So,
Georgie.
yeah, we're gonna
Oh, I
close the
love
door now
him
because you're too
so
loud.
much.
Hey, yeah. He likes Gemini, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, Georgie.
Oh, I love him with all of my heart.
Wonder how we gotta ask how old Georgie is. Curious.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, so I've never really had a dog. Well, he's really not my dog. He's my grand dog.
Ah,
But he's everybody's dog. Yeah. He's my kid's dog. And he's like, so I know dog years is different. So like 2.5 years old in like human years.
I
What
never
is that in
thought about
dog?
my dog's ages in dog years.
Yeah,
like
I
Oh,
don't
what?
know.
that's crazy.
15, 8, so he's like 18 because it's
Yeah,
7 dog
Yeah.
years for
yeah,
every human. So
yeah. I
it's like
guess so.
14.
Yeah, so 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 human
Hey, you
times.
can vote.
I don't
Let me
acknowledge
know.
dog years. That's not for me. I
Yeah,
don't need to
that's a
know that
weird
my
math
dog
to
is in their
me.
50s. That's nothing to me. They're a baby. They're
That's right.
always
Yeah,
babies
that's
to
right.
me.
Actually, you know what? He'll always be the baby. He'll always be the
He's
baby.
2 months old, not 2 years old.
Oh, it's like when you have kids, and then it's like you're talking about how old your child is, and it's like there's in
They're
weeks, and then
32 months. Like, I
yeah,
don't
yeah, it's like
know.
So 3 years old.
57
Oh,
months old. You're like, he's almost 6, all right? Just say like 5, going on 6,
Five and a half,
I
Five
basically.
and
had
a
a
half.
friend that did that, and she was like, "Oh, they're 57 months old or something. I was
What?
like,
You're
so
making me do math. I'm like, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
I have 6 kids. I've not done it. Do not mess with my very fragile and exhausted brain. Just say a number. Just
Like,
say a
I
number.
actually don't even care how old your kid is anymore.
Mireya, did you say
Important.
that you do Gemini the most? Is that what you use?
I do, but I do want to start using Claude more. I've heard so many good things about it. There's just so much coming out that I'm just kind of
Yeah.
like, which do I
It's
use? And
overwhelming.
yeah. And then there's just kind of what I'm gonna need as time goes on as well, you know?
Yeah.
So whatever's
I
gonna
think
make me more efficient. I
I
love
was like
anything that makes me more efficient.
I was so hesitant
Mhm.
to use Claude for like months. And I was like, it wasn't that I didn't think it was going to be great. I was like, I know this is going to be great, but like, I'm just so overwhelmed by like what it can do. And like you said, like what I actually need it for. Like, I wasn't going to do all that. And then I just dedicated time and just started playing with it. And then I'm like, oh, okay. Like now I know where I'm going, where I'm at. But like, it can be so overwhelming to like jump in. And then obviously, if you do use something like Gemini or Chat or whatever, like trying to transfer stuff, I haven't fully transferred everything because, like we were saying, like there's still things that I use Chat for over Claude or vice versa. But it's nice to have like an AI tool belt of like everything and know what you can get out of everything.
Yeah.
So what were you saying
Claude,
that
yeah.
the bonuses were of each one?
Um, Marissa, that's for you.
No.
I don't want to hijack your webinar here.
I know I
I
use so
came
I
to
use
support.
chat. I feel like is really good for like everyday type of things. If you need something like right away, like maybe you're just trying to talk through something, or hey, I'm having this issue with a team member, or we're dealing with this. Like I kind of use chat for those kinds of things, and I like to talk to it. It's also really good for image generation, like Nathaniel said. Also, Gemini is as well. But Claude is more like if I'm doing like reports for clients and I have a lot of data that I'm going through, or if it's like, hey, I want to come up with this tracker tool that's going to help me track, actually just did this for one of my clients recently, like track the messages I'm sending or track the people that I'm commenting on. And like it's super interactive and it'll change in real time and it has all these graphs, like all of those kinds of really complex things are exactly what Claude is built for. Obviously, coding is what Claude is built for also. Um, but yeah, anything interactive, anything super complex, I'm doing with Claude. But if it's like, you know, I don't know, like I need a graphic for something, then I'll go to chat for that. And it's like, because obviously also Claude, you run into like usage credits. That's why you need like the paid plan. So like yesterday it gave me that and it was so annoying. I was like, I was making something and I wasn't even thinking about it. And I was like, can you make me another one of these? And it was like, oh, your credits resume at like 3 p.m. And I was like, oh my God. It's like, I always forget that that happens. It was really annoying. But it was worth it because I know like what I was asking Claude to do, I can't go and ask chat to do. Like it can't do that. So it's like you have to just plan ahead. But usually like I don't burn through credits like that. It's usually pretty easy to work with. Um
But yeah, so where we are right now is you remember back in the day with all the cell phone companies where you had to pay for the minutes and pay for the text
Stop it.
messages.
I was
yeah.
thinking the
Yeah.
same thing. Oh my gosh, are we the same brain? Because I was just thinking about back when we had to pay for everything, and then all of a sudden, hey, now we're going to give you unlimited text. One day we'll have unlimited. You're not going to have these credits. Is that
Yeah,
what you were going to say, Nate?
well, yeah, I mean, the long of the short is all these companies are not operating profitably yet. And so tokenization or the token spend has been the thing that can be really costly for them. And so they moved to like a unlimited model and then they're like, crap, this is really expensive. So then they're doing usage now. So there are ways that you can be, like when you use Claude or when you use the tool, that's important. And then if I were to give one suggestion and you're going to be in Claude is uh, build things in projects and then mark down files. So you can create these different documents that stay inside of the project. That is like for Natalie, she's like, you know what? I look great in black, and like here's like my bio, my profile, all about me. Here's my voice. So when you're looking at or my decision making process, you know, for me, I'm an Aquarius, right? So it's like if the things that are important to you that you lean into, you can actually leave all that collateral in the project. so that Claude can go to that for context instead of like trying to grab from everything. So
So
I'm
you
happy to be
built
a
up the
resource here.
knowledge base.
What's up, Natalie?
So you're building up the knowledge base.
Yep.
You're literally building a knowledge base. So you can build projects for things that are like professional, personal, building the knowledge base that's attached with it. And then what you'll find over time is as you're using it more, whether it's Chat or Claude, you can ask it to do like a brief or a summary and share
Hmm.
all of the important details that have transpired in your chats. And then you can save those and you can give it specific instructions. So that way, you're not going in and having to repeat yourself every single time for it to do something. Or it wrote something for Natalie and she's like, this doesn't sound like me at all. Like I've told you before, won't go into details on that, but I'm happy to be a resource like outside of this. Like anyone that wants to ping me, Sarah's camera off so you can't see her rolling her eyes. But there was
Oh
I
yeah, where did Sarah go?
I
Sarah Bear.
there was a Friday night where I was just on one about like AI economics and modeling and tokenization, and she just quietly sat there as I like was writing on my whiteboard and designing everything out. I gave her the Craig treatment, really, Marissa. Like I
That's
went
what it
deep in
sounds
what.
like.
Anyways, so I'm happy to be a resource. I mean, I'm in AI every day, all day. So
I will be contacting you, Nate.
Amaze.
happy to help.
Okay. But yeah, so again, AI is going to organize it, but you personalize it. So this is building that knowledge base. This is doing all of those things that have the AI learn what you are and what you're doing. Okay, the anatomy of a good conference recap post. Mention the people you met and talked to. Be very specific. Share something you bonded over with them. Maybe you guys both like bumped into each other and got the same coffee order or something, like whatever it is. Those kinds of things are memorable. Those are things that you can attach to those people. Talk about what somebody said that made you think differently, or this is what I've been saying, and this is what this panel was about. And apply your takeaways to the way you lead, whatever your spot is in the DSO space, or and just in general, something that is actionable for your readers, for your viewers, whatever it is. I also have, yes, Sarah.
Hey, she's back.
Sorry.
Yay.
This actually applies to, I don't know if very many people know this, but one of the way, I think the way that I got my start on LinkedIn and like really realizing that this was like the place for me was I just started my business. I did not know what I was doing. And I started to like dilly dally on LinkedIn and I started to meet with all these people. And I remember, Marissa, I think this was before you were even in OTT. And I met with like Margaret McGukin and Matt from a different kind. And like, it was the best week ever. And I made this post and I was like, I feel like I just won an award and I want to write my acceptance speech. And I wrote it thanking everybody that I met with and thanked them for their time and like one sentence in regards to what it was that I learned from them. And people still to this day are like, when are you going to do another post like that? And like, that was like 5 years ago. But what they did was, and I did it frequently because I just felt so lucky that I got to meet so many amazing people and hear their stories. So like any of that kind of stuff doesn't even just apply to conferences. It applies to, individual meetings that you have when you talk to somebody who, went through all of this stuff in their mind to think that they wanted to prove something to somebody else, but they really ended up proving to themselves that they're an amazing human being, like somebody on this call that I know. And so, I just think it's a lot of these things are great for conferences, but it's also good for other types of content too.
I have some examples of these infamous recaps that Sarah has done. And this is literally like what it is. This was a fireside chat that you and Craig did, Sarah, at the DSO networking event. And so, oh, look at that. This is my favorite picture.
That's
This one
one of my.
I want to
Look at
frame
this.
that.
Look at those two handsome men in my life. Jeez.
But yeah, so like yes, it's talking about the event, but it's talking about like the conversations that you had at the event. It's talking about things that stuck with her, things that like meant something to her at this event. I don't know if you want to talk more about this event in particular, Sarah.
Oh, and Chad Johnston, we asked him to take a picture of us and he took a selfie instead. I had to post that on there. And like Ray Caruso, I thought was so great. Like I remember somebody said in his speech, he was talking about how somebody called him Roy, but his name's really Ray. Like I just thought, I don't know, just little things like mean different, little things stand out to people. And I think that's kind of like how you find your people, like so.
I agree. This is the one that you did. Oh, hello, Nathaniel. What is it?
Um, Another little golden nugget, and Beth Gaddis does this, but if you are at an event and you take a selfie with someone, and if you don't have their cell phone number saved, then be like, hey, let me shoot you over the picture. And then you can
Mm,
actually text them the picture, and then you could actually go back in after the event. Same thing. Hey, it was really like, midday, it was great meeting you. Georgie is an amazing dog. Like, I'm a small dog for life kind of guy. I think it's amazing. Like, we can be small dog for life friends. Hey, I was thinking about this. I'm going to do a post. Please feel free to use it, if you're doing a recap, and then like, hey, tag me. And so you can actually like get other people to cross-pollinate with your picture. And I I'll be honest, when I started posting content, Sarah will tell you this story all the time. I hate taking pictures of myself. Like, don't want to do it. Me just posting a picture of me publicly, I was like, I don't want to do it. So it started with baby steps, and I would like do pictures of other people or shouting them out, and then it was pictures of me with somebody else, and then it evolved. So it's a great way to, number one, remember who you talk to at an event. Two is it's the very content that you'll use when you do recaps, or if you end up doing, other content with it later, and you can end up giving somebody the very thing that they're probably going to maybe forget to do, which is take pictures.
hmm
So,
This is also a great example of that too. This is a photo of Sarah, but not a photo of Sarah. Like everybody has that view at the airport. So like even just doing something like that still makes it a personal photo, like a POV photo, but it's not, it doesn't need to be your face up front and center, is what I always try to tell my
I
clients.
love
Same.
that. So have a cute outfit on, even if you don't have makeup.
Exactly.
Voila.
Exactly. That's all you need.
I love
I'm,
it.
but this picture reminds me that if when I put into chat or Claude what my colors are, I'm pretty sure that like, because I have pink and red undertones, I'm pretty sure it's going to tell me that pink and red are not my color, but I don't know if I care.
They told me I should wear sage. My mom growing up was like, sage doesn't look good on us, honey. It's gonna make you look sick. And then it told me sage, and I was like, I'm not telling her she lied. You
You have to
all
just
set.
like go to Nordstrom or something and just try on a bunch of stuff and just see how it feels.
I'll wear what I like,
I feel like sage would look great on you though,
Very
Natalie.
kind, but apparently chat and my mother in a disagreement. So I'm just probably not going to touch that one. Even though my mother died 6 years ago, I still am not going to say she's wrong because somehow she'll come back and bite me in the ass. So zip it up.
I hear you. My mom always told me wear lipstick in pictures, like, and it was so ingrained in my mind. And I try so hard that I even like put on the reddest of red lipsticks, and like on she's in a mausoleum, and on her tombstone, like there's like a big lip mark. I'm like, Sandra cannot say that I do not wear lipstick because it is there.
It's
Oh,
there, dadgummit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I feel. Yeah.
I feel like my mom says the same thing. Like, if you're gonna have anything, have on some kind of lipstick or you're gonna look like sickly.
My mom once told me the day you get up and you don't take a shower and get ready is the day you end up in the emergency room with one of your kids.
It's true.
And honest to God, that has happened. So I will get up and get dressed just because I don't want to go to the hospital. Like I'll just it's not on the
Like,
agenda.
I don't want that to be today.
Not going to test the theory.
Yeah,
I
we're
don't
not
have that
testing it.
time
We're
I
just,
today.
believe.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, all set.
That's really funny. Yeah, my mom is always like, if you don't get dressed up to go to the grocery store, that's when you're gonna run into like the last
Every
person you want to see. And it
she,
always
yeah,
happens.
she
It
told me
always.
that, and I went Black Friday shopping one time without getting dressed. I ran into an ex-boyfriend's wife who was,
No.
I was like, in sweatpants and a hoodie. I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me? It's 6 o'clock in the morning." And this never have ever run into her again. was like, come on, God, that's not nice.
It's the first and only time you saw her.
Only flippin' time.
I wonder how we work that into like LinkedIn content. But I mean, you could technically ask like Gemini if you'd like. Like, how do I work into content about getting up and getting dressed and then not running into an ex or how that happens? I feel like
Or my husband's commander on base, or it's always, always. If I don't do it, I run into somebody or we go to the hospital with one of my sons every time.
So, two horrible outcomes.
So
Awful.
take a shower and
Me-
get dressed. That's the moral of the story. And then make sure you wear
Yeah.
lipstick. I can't say
My
I'm going to be
husband's
doing
like, none of
that.
the other wives are up and wearing stilettos at 8 a.m. I'm like, they got it. Not my problem.
Yeah.
Not my
All of a
problem.
sudden, my lips feel dry. I'm getting a chapstick.
Chapstick.
Every time my grandma, my abuelita, would go to even the doctor's office, she would be like drip down. She would have like all kinds of jewelry on. Her hair would be in rollers that morning before she went. Like she was always glammed up. And I was like, that's who I aspire to be today still. Maybe the LinkedIn post is like getting ready is like posting on LinkedIn. And if you don't post it, you're gonna miss out.
Yeah,
You
maybe. Or she's somehow gonna see my dadgum post and comment.
The one time you don't post is when the DSOs are actually on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
which is all the time because we never really know because
Exactly,
they're
because they're
all super,
workers,
they're all creepers.
shady. I feel So, what your conference notes can turn into leadership lessons, industry trend insights, a highlight on someone you had a conversation with. Literally so many different things. Oh yeah, LinkedIn newsletters also. We're like trying to encourage more of our clients to do that. So that's always, there's plethoras of content that you can create just off of one conference. Okay, so here are some prompts that we can use. So again, hopefully you would have done the groundwork of like, you know, this is who I am, these are my goals, this is my company, whatever, like all of those kind of baseline things. You could say I attended Dykema based on the notes below. So you can drop your notes in. And what I actually did with this, if we see here, hold on.
Can I take a picture of that?
Oh, of course.
I don't want to be a creeper.
No, I'm gonna have more too.
I love that you use all these fun colors, just so you know.
There are brand colors, and thank God there are brand colors because like it's I feel like it's also my dream color palette.
Well,
Well,
sometimes I get like a little like, is that like too girly? Should it look more professional? And I was like putting together a presentation and I was like, but I want like a little bit of like girly color in there. Like I need a little bit. So I kind of gave it like a blend. But then seeing yours is kind of like, well, then I don't have to hold back. Other
I
people do
feel
it.
like I feel like one of the things that Sarah and I bonded over was our love of Legally Blonde, like when we first met. And so I think that like the way
Reese
she explained it to
Witherspoon.
me, yes, the way that Sarah explained it to me, I still think about because it's like, is it too girly? Maybe, but then if it's not, like that's how you find the people that get your vision and that understand you. So to me,
Find your
that's
tribe.
exactly. That's how it makes sense to me. Because I'm sure for some people it will be too girly, and those are not your people. If that's really what you
Yeah.
want, those are not your people.
Yeah. Somebody
Um,
once said to me, follow the vibe and you'll find your tribe. It's already in
Beautiful.
your company name, but I was like, oh my gosh, this is like coming true. Like,
That's beautiful. Yeah, that's literally all it is. You just have
yeah.
to be yourself. Be
Yeah.
yourself, and you'll find your people. Okay, so this I was just going to show you an example. So we also have Spark. Our Thrive Tribe just came out with Spark, which is our own AI platform specifically for content creation, and it's very DSO and dental specific. So we have all kinds of stuff. We have like the upcoming events, like Dykema's over here, articles, all this type of stuff. So I was going to just demo like with this prompt, for example. So I'm going to take this prompt. So let me copy and paste this. And then I'm just going to drop in. Um, I'm just going to drop in. I just came up with like some random like example of notes that you might have taken at a conference. These just little random notes. But I try to mimic, like, you're not going to have super well thought out notes when you're at a conference because you're going from place to place doing all these things. So let's generate this post. So, and again, I've used Spark, so it kind of knows more, like it's using emojis. Like this is more of my voice now. So whether you did this in Spark, in Claude, in chat, whatever it is, um, like it could create a post for you based off of just that prompt in your notes. So it doesn't, I show this to say it doesn't have to be super well thought out notes. You don't have to have, I don't have complete sentences in here. Like these are all very like just random phrases, random things. And it could be from a conversation you had with somebody, whatever it is. It could just be very like short little notes and you can still create great content. So this, for example, is something that Spark came up with. And I like this. This sounds like me. I would get rid of the M dash right here, but you can always edit that. Um,
I want to see a
little
Marissa
nail
Abuelita
movie
post about going to the doctor. I want to see you do a post on that, Marissa, sometime.
on go to the doctor.
No, no, about your abuelita. Not about going to the doctor, but
Oh,
like just about your abuelita.
yeah. No, literally, I should do a post like that because like I now try to like dress up. She passed away a few years ago, and I feel like since she's passed, I've really tried to be like, I need to carry that with me because if she's not here to be glam, I have to
You
kind of do
do.
it for her.
Legacy. You got to be the one to carry it
I
on, right?
I love that. I was my grandmother's favorite because she was very feminine and my cousins were not. She would always tell me how I'm her favorite because I would always put myself together.
I would always say that I was my Abuelita's favorite also because we both love pink. Like my sister is also a very glam girly, but she's not like she's more like navies, purple, stuff like that. My Abuelita and I are very like pink, sparkly, like all of those types of things. And I was like, she just gets me. Like we just get each other at a level.
So
I love that.
Marissa, on your content calendar for July, we need to see an abuelita post and we need to see a NASCAR post. We need
I
two.
know. I meant to
Right.
schedule an ask her post for this weekend. I totally forgot. So I need to, yeah, those are both on my radar for sure. Um,
Marissa, I have a
yeah,
question.
yes.
Have you put in, I didn't even think about this with Spark. Have you put in your Strengths Finder
I
results?
actually don't think that I have. Like, I would just put it in like a post, or is there like I wish there was a way like in the voice profile, like if there was like something like just other notes about yourself. Oh, I guess you could.
That actually might be a really good idea to put. I have to tell Alan that, our developer, because I like, and Medea, you can do this when you do take the Strengths Finder, because I know that you are on your little life journey figuring out what it is that you want to do, and you can put it into Chat GPT and you can say, here's my all my 34, or here's my top 5 and bottom 5. What are things that I like to do? What are things that I don't, that I shouldn't be doing, that I should delegate to other people? Like, and I feel like even too, when you add as much as possible into AI. I mean, I'm also a 4 on the Enneagram, and my number one goal in life is to be understood. So I will tell anybody anything about me. And so, including AI. So I'm like, here's everything you need to know. This is where I was born. I'm a Taurus. I'm a this, like all of that kind of stuff. And I just feel like it enhances and captures your voice even better. So even assessments, I think, are good. So I was just curious, but now that we've talked about it, I think that that's great.
What else? What's your number one strengths finder, Marissa?
Is mine relator? Sarah, do you know that?
I will
It's
tell
either
you.
relator or individualization, but I think it's relator.
Um, you and I, but whoops, that was the wrong one. On TT's strength.
Yeah, we have a few of the same top 5, don't we?
Yes. Your nope, that's your quality time. Marissa likes quality time. That's her language of appreciation in the workplace. You are relator. My number one is individualization, and that's your number two.
Gotcha.
I used to give that to all of my staff. We do the Colby Index and then I do the strengths
Yeah.
finders. And then I would assign side duties like the HIPAA or OSHA or whatever to them based off of their
Mm.
Colbys and their strengths finders.
I love that. What's your number one strength?
Yeah.
Woo, winning others over.
Oh,
Oh, I could
Ooh.
totally see that.
Mine, yeah, mine's pretty like,
what are your
Now
top
I'm
five,
excited
Natalie?
to take mine. I like now I
I know
really
you
am.
need to
Like, hang
share
up
all
with
your
you guys
results
and
with
take
us.
it.
it's really, really neat
I
and
can't
it's
wait
damn
to be
spot
told
on.
about myself.
My one of my other ones is learner. One of the things with the learner is that you'll even after you're or an achiever, learner and achiever move, you'll like write down your to-do list just to knock it off. Like,
Yep.
I accomplished all this stuff today. So yeah, it's really, really like I love it. When my husband and I got together and I was like, take your test. Love you so much.
I know. I feel like I want everybody in my life to take the test because you learn so much about yourself taking it, but like you learn so much about everybody around you, and that's like my favorite thing. Like I need to know how does your mind work? Like what are you thinking? Like what's important to you? Like I love that. But I think that probably goes with relator too, though. Like I want to be able to relate and connect to people. Actually, another post I was going to do, very quick side note. Yesterday, I was talking to my dad about my dog is doing training right now, and I was saying she's like finishing her training, and I was like, yeah, I made a big gift basket for her trainer because like we've just really connected on a lot of things, and I just adore her. And he was like, you really connect with everybody, don't you? I was like, you're kind of right. I was like, I should make a post about that. I just love it.
Fred
I like
is
It's just
learning
just
great.
figuring.
people.
Wait, Fred is just figuring that out.
He's
Where
just
have
like,
you?
well, because
Where's
I'm like,
Fred been?
I
I
think
feel
it's
like
just
I'm randomly
expected. He just
like,
like it's just life for him is like Marissa connects with
yeah.
everybody, and so it's just like
I think because
it
I'm like
is.
randomly doing stuff like, oh, I made this gift basket for our dog's trainer. Like, oh, I'm going to the birthday party of the girl that's done my makeup like twice. Like, it's just like random people that I've connected with along the way. And he's like, wow.
That's cool.
Um, but yeah. Okay, so we can do so yeah, here's some other prompts that we can do as well. Oh, whoops. Oh no, here we go. So yeah, you can do like I attended several sessions today. Again, just drop whatever notes you have. And I really encourage you to use a note taker if you're going to any panels that like you really want to absorb and like talk about. I really recommend that because it's just like you don't have to think about it. You're like, okay, whatever I don't remember or whatever I can't articulate correctly, I know has been transcribed and I have to review later.
And
We
calls
can
too.
do,
Like
yes,
calls.
yes. Um, Here we go. I had several conferences throughout the conference. Oh, I like this one. Read these notes and identify any recurring themes or challenges that people kept bringing up to me. Turn those themes into 3 separate LinkedIn posts that provide value and mention who each conversation was with. Again, that's also maximizing your content quantity, but also your quality because what has come up? Like, what are things that maybe you didn't realize were as big of an issue as they are or aren't as important to people as you thought they were. So all of those things are like there's just so much to learn from conferences. I think that's why they're just so valuable. You connect with people, you learn things, or you don't learn things. You're like, yeah, I knew exactly what it was. And now I want to speak on my authority to, my perspective of it because I knew that this is what a hot button issue was. Um, Again,
Marissa,
yes,
did you?
yes.
Wow.
This is like a regular occurrence for us when we're talking. I actually saw somebody post today. I thought it was so clever that they're not attending Dykema, kind of like how, remember when you did that webinar last year? So it was really cute.
Yes.
They took like the actual, so for those who are not going to Dykema, you can still get in on the action and be like, well, I'm not attending, but I'm looking forward to, or I've heard all of these great things, or what are some of the things that you're most excited about? So I thought that was fun. I can't remember what her name was that she posted it, but she just took like the regular graphic and then just put like added not to it. So I thought that
That's
was cute.
so funny. If you remember, please send her my way. I forgot. Yeah, last year I did the not attending Dykema, just like little webinar thing. And it was so fun. It was just like a conversation. It was just like people kind of, just chatting, getting to know each other. I need to do that again this year. That's another thing. I've been so behind in my content this month. I don't know what's going on. So that's
Life, it's okay.
it's
You know,
life. It's life. We all go through it. But that's why stuff like AI is so helpful. Because like do it for me, please. But in a way that is me.
it's like being a passenger princess with content.
Exactly, exactly. Oh my God, that is the perfect way to say it. I love that. This
Sometimes they say smart stuff,
this is just Sarah and I in every conversation.
pretty
This
much.
is just every Zoom call that
I
we're on.
love it.
Um, but yeah, so okay, so we can also like, let's say you had a conference recap or something, rewrite it so it isn't only about the conference, focus on lessons that might matter to someone who wasn't there. Because I think that's also important too. Like it's definitely you get FOMO when you don't go to these conferences. I do and I don't. I get FOMO, but then also I'm like, I also like to be in bed at home and like kind of chilling with my animals. But I think it's important to like also if somebody wasn't there, what did they maybe miss out on? Or, what do you think is something that is like the big takeaway that you think they should be in on too? I think that also helps build community because they don't feel so left out. Maybe they're like, oh, hey, I saw you in Stikema and I didn't get to go. Like, I would love to, get on a call with you and figure out like what was important to you, like what happened that, just tell me about it. Um, your conference scavenger hunt. This is also something we do for our clients. It's just a to-do list. It's just like a check mark to-do list. Take photos, record voice notes after sessions or conversations, use AI to organize everything, like all of these things. And so I will also be sending out a resource too that has like a more extensive kind of scavenger hunt that we give our clients of things you can take a picture of, like whether it's like the conference sign or again, your view at the airport, like simple things that are easy to get off of that list that don't always necessarily include you, because it's easy to get those and it's easy to then have pictures to go with your content.
It's
Okay.
really helpful, just for the record. As
Good.
a first timer to Dykema, I'm not overwhelmed at all. Everything is fine.
God, it's your first time.
Aylin and Sarah have done a great job. Yeah, born and raised in dental, never been to Dykema.
Oh,
I don't know how many other dental conferences in the planet, but never Dykema. And I'm very thankful for y'all. But that Sarah has and Kayla, I feel like have prepped me very well. But this is just like the cherry and the chocolate and the sprinkled on top. So thank you.
Kaylin is the best. Kaylin is just the best. Oh, Kaylin is here. I forgot Kaylin's
Kaylin is here.
here. Oh, Kaylin, we love you so much. Kaylin, your birthday's coming up. We'll
It
talk about that
is.
later. We'll talk, and so is Lil Cree's birthday.
That's right.
But yeah, so I'm gonna send everything so it'll have like pretty much everything we talked about, like also AI prompts to use, different kind of pictures to grab while you're at the conference, a 4-week post-conference content plan so you can keep that momentum going. Whether you're actively posting on LinkedIn or not, this is also a great jumping off point if you aren't, because it can be the gift that keeps giving for a little bit. And then I feel like as you start posting, ideas start to snowball and you're like, well, wait, if this posted well or like this person commented this, I could also talk about this thing or whatever it is. It just ideas
And
keep coming.
And sometimes I look at pictures and I let them inspire me in regards to like what it is. But two, this conference content, I just realized I hosted a private dinner for female founders and executives at Women in DSO. And I don't think, Natalie, I don't even think I freaking posted about the
You
damn
I
thing.
didn't
didn't.
think you
You
did
did not.
either.
I didn't.
And I even asked Kaylin, I was like, may I please have the picture if she's not going to use it? We all
I can't believe, I think after Women in DSO, and I'll probably feel the same way after Dykema, I just was so drained. And
Mhm.
like Dykema is even more, Natalie, FYI. Like
Awesome.
it's so much more. It's like the whole entire hotel is like all Dykema. Like it's crazy. But I think, but the thing is that I can post that now. It doesn't matter that the
Post that
event.
now and be like on the heels of this webinar. I realize I'm not even following my own advice.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
wait a minute. Simmer down there, sister. My advice is
simmering.
you can continue to use content, even if you
Yes,
didn't post it from a conference last year. You can still say, hey, you know what? I was just thinking about XYZ in this conference from last year. That's my advice, Marissa.
that's true. I'm
I
still recycling
talked
those
about
ADSO
that
pictures.
today. I talked about your dinner today in my post
I saw that.
Oh,
because I had a call with Christine. And so I tagged you in it with your dinner.
Are you guys doing a podcast?
she asked me, she's like, yeah, you should do it. And I was like, I do not want to talk about finance, but I would love to get Stefan to talk to you about finance.
You know, Natalie, you should do it. You're way more fun than Stefan.
Well, I am doing the Jaza one,
Okay.
and he's going to do the other one.
Okay.
And with my dental background, like he was a hedge fund guy for a very long time. So God gave us very different brains. Wonderful. So I'm gonna go on right now. I'm just having trouble because she's like, yeah, just write 10 questions. And I was like, yeah, would love to do that. So I need to use your advice, Marissa, and plug brain dump into whoever I'm gonna brain dump into, and then say, come up with 15 questions I can do, and then share.
Yep. There you go.
Absolutely.
You guys are going to have so much fun. Christine is like the most cute little sweet innocent person, but then when you talk to her, she's like,
She was sassy.
she's super sassy. I love that about her.
That's why at your dinner, I had a beverage and she was getting sassy. She was like, oh yes, say more things. It was great.
Medea, I put
My daughter
my
just came in and
LinkedIn.
said, yes, ma'am, because I said sassy. And she's like,
In the
yes,
chat.
we'll back go.
I put my LinkedIn profile in the chat, so if you just want to find that, like, feel free to connect with me. And Natalie, same thing. Like, if you're trying to figure out like what model to use or which LLM, Chat, Claude, Gemini, Grok is another one, which is actually I think you'd have a lot of fun with Grok, Natalie, on a different conversation. But yeah, I'm happy to support. I mean, all of this Spark, OTT, content, and Marissa and Sarah have done a lot of work to really, like, I've seen it personally in my life about being able to share things that are important to me and that can have influence and impact. And so they're great people to keep close. And Marissa, you could basically take it to the bank that she's going to have a free resource or going to have a one pager or something to be able to share. So the
Just gonna
prompts
put
and all
something
that kind of
together.
stuff, like the whole the hypotheticals of like someone put a gun to your head and you get one phone call and like they have to pick up the phone. Who's it going to be? Like, who are you calling?
Marissa? Is it
No, no,
Marissa?
no. Like,
Okay, good.
no, but like if that were the case and it was like somebody's going to have a free resource, from a
Oh.
webinar or something, I'd be like, Marissa, done. Like fire that bad boy off.
I was gonna say I'm not a good person to call. My phone's always on silent.
I was like, if you need astrological sign advice, maybe, but like
Yes. If you need
that's
your
like
horoscope, I
yeah,
got you.
100%.
But yeah, if you need a free resource, I also got you.
I know, Mahesh, you were on, I know you were off camera and I know I'm sure you're busy. Are you going to Dykema?
Unfortunately not, Sarah.
You can do that post
No,
then. Do that post that Sarah's talking about.
You're
you
not
should.
going.
Marissa, do the virtual meetup again.
No, I am gonna do
You,
it.
me,
I
and
am gonna
Mahesh were
do it.
on there. That was like when Alyssa Mance actually, like, remember, like we had that whole conversation and she
Yeah.
finally
No,
like,
that
Yep,
was really
yep.
great.
That was
yeah.
the first time that we met.
Yes,
Yep.
it was. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I need to do it again. I'll make a post. I'll make a post right now, you guys.
Make it a goal to go next year. Marissa, you're getting on a plane next
I
year. That's all
know.
I'm
I
saying.
gotta figure something out. You know what? Margaret,
I'm
talking about
definitely
Margaret
gonna
again.
attend next year for sure.
You better,
You have
young
to.
man.
Margaret just drove from Denver to San Diego, which I thought was insane. But I'm like, I'll just caravan with Margaret.
Did you not fly?
I am so scared. I've flown before, and like I don't know what it was during the pandemic when it like traveling wasn't really a thing. Like I was just like I reverted back to being very scared. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've gotten a lot better about it. I feel like I really, yeah, I need to get over it. It's fine. I'll be at
That's
Women DSO next year. So,
really okay.
yeah.
Better be.
Yes, Sarah.
Oh, can y'all explain Spark to me a little more?
Of course.
It says
Spark
open
is,
for questions, so I just was jumping. Sorry.
yes. No, Spark is our AI platform that we've created. It pretty much takes all of that foundational work out of the chat and Claude of it all of like, this is what the DSO space is. This is, what I do in it. Here's how that, it has all of that built in. It has a news feed that you can create posts around articles that are trending right now. It has upcoming events. So if you're like, I don't know where the hell to go next, or I don't know what's coming up next, it has that for you. It also has the brain dump feature, so you can just talk into it and give it ideas. It has a bunch of different content prompts in it as well, that show like where were we at here? Oh my goodness. It has a bunch of different prompts that you can use to create content, and they're all dental and DSO space specific. So there's like all of these prompts are here. 3 signals a DSO is ready for true enterprise infrastructure, all this type of stuff. And so you can click on any of those prompts and either type in your answer to it or you can record it. And yeah, so there's a bunch of things you can do, but it's AI specifically for dental and DSO content. So obviously you can create great content with Chat and Claude or whatever it is, but this is going to be like the most specific best practice type of stuff that we'll see in our LinkedIn bubble.
Natalie, it's like you had Kaylin on one shoulder and you had
Yes.
Sarah on the other, and you're gonna go create content and you get to skip all of like the headache that comes with trying to work with AI, and you have an AI
Mhm.
that's built for DSO and that's built for dental. So it's like if
Mhm.
you're the kind of person that doesn't want to have to deal with that, headache stuff, it's like then Spark's definitely something great to consider. Takes
The
all
other
the
thing I
headache away
like
from you.
too, yes, with the events too, if you say like, oh, you're going, you can then like generate a post for it. So what you're hoping to learn, announce you're attending, like all of those things. We're talking too about maybe it's another thing to talk to Alan about, Sarah, like if there was a way that we could have like the graphics built in or something like that, if there is a template, or if there's not a template, if there's like a Spark conference template we create for something. I don't know.
I think we are talking about like image creation, because I
That's
know a lot
right.
of people struggle with that, but yeah, I mean the images as far as these events go, really Dykema is the only one that I've seen that's actually created its own graphic.
Yeah.
But then we see people, and this is really and we see people, it drives me insane. They make their own. So like you guys know in your LinkedIn feed, you know exactly when that Dykema post comes up because they all look the same, except it'll be like their picture. But then companies are like, well, we're going to make it branded to us. But then that just gets lost in the shuffle because it's not branded to Dykema.
Yeah.
And so I know that you want to have brand integrity, but you also want to make sure that you're consistent with the actual like branding of the event. So that's certain. And I can't believe how much I'm seeing it. I think we've seen one company do multiple different graphics for their team attending. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And I mean, I'm good at marketing. I'm not like the end all be all, but like be consistent. Like, so that would be my little recommendation for that. But hey, Nathan, you did a really good job of describing Spark. You want a job?
It pays in hugs and kisses, I hear.
Oh, well, in that case,
That's a good one.
Dot, dot, dot.
Hey, no, I'm around AI all day, every day, and having people that want to solve problems. And Sarah talks about it all the time. She didn't come out on this path to like be a tech founder or like build a software company or an AI company, and here she is. So
Chugs Diet Coke.
as she chugs Diet Coke, yeah, she's on the.
I finished it. I'm really proud of myself. I'm really bad at finishing beverages, except for water.
Me too. I can never open like a can of soda. I drink like 3 sips and then I'm like, oh, I'm over it. I don't want it anymore.
Guess who's the one finishing all the drinks?
Just wear it. Good on you. You're so helpful. I literally
Eating
used
up.
to get my meat cooked a certain way, my steak, and I never finished my meals. So I started getting all of my meals cooked the way my husband likes it because I know he's going to end up finishing it.
Yep.
That's smart.
Smart.
I
Smart,
just,
Adam.
Rolls
no.
on.
Thank you guys.
Hey, friends.
Fun. Thank you, Marissa. This was really your thing. I just showed up.
Thank you to all of us. We all took part in this. We all did great.
NASCAR Abuelita. You got
Yeah.
2 posts.
The 2 most important things to me, you could say.
July. It's got to happen this month, Marissa, or I'm
No, they will.
texting
I
or calling
literally
you.
I want to see
texting and
I want to
calling.
see Georgie on LinkedIn too.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, bring
Yes.
Georgie.
So I do plan to make content with him that has been on my mind. Yeah, so that is something that is coming. I was just like, well, Sarah knows I've been doing a lot of stuff in the last 12 months, but yeah, so it is coming. It has already been on my mind, and it's funny that you were talking about Legally Blonde because I also had something I kind of wanted to do with him on that, a play on that already, but I was like, oh, I don't want to put it out there
He's
because
gonna be
I don't want
Bruiser.
somebody to steal my idea. So yeah, I mean, Georgie already has a wardrobe, so he's really good at wearing his clothes. He's got
This
shirts.
is like Ellie. I
Yeah.
need to make more content with my dog Ellie too.
Yeah, so he's
She loves the
perfect.
camera. She's a Leo. She has literally a wardrobe. Like she's so that girl.
Yeah, he has shoes, he has shirts,
Yes.
and if I don't have a shirt on him, like they're like, why is he naked? Like, why? Where's his outfit, Mireya? I'm not like, I'm sorry, it's like kind of a lazy day. And he'll wear it, he'll sleep in it. He's got, themed sweaters, Valentine's, all that. So I just have so many ideas for him because he's like, yeah, he's the only grand dog. I don't have any grandchildren, so he's like the spoiled one, he's the lucky one. Yeah. So I just have so many ideas for him. So yeah, you will see Georgie content in the future for
Yay.
sure. I can't wait to make Georgie content. I just need time.
I've always, like, when I was little, I told my mom, I was like, I don't know if I'll give you grandbabies, but I'll give you granddogs.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it's been. But
And
I need to make
cats.
a post, and cats, yes. I need to make a post. So Ellie's first birthday is coming up, and I'm throwing her a birthday party, and I'm being so extra about it, which I love. But like, I just got these like cookies in the mail, and they have they have a picture that I made with chat actually, and it says, "Thanks for coming to my potty." And it's like a little
That's
illustrated picture.
cute.
I
I
need to
love
post
it.
all of
I'd be at that potty.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that for you, Marissa. And I love that you love your being extra. Well, I know well, I think you guys should I'm excited for you guys to have your webinar or your event next week about not attending. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I need to do it for sure.
They
Then
should also use the pound signs, hashtags, like in their posts. This is maybe
oh
get picked up.
yes. It shows up. What is it? It's 20 wasn't it like Pearl it's Dykema
Girl
2026?
2026 and Dykema or Dykema DSO 2026. I don't know. I'm
Yes.
trying to
Marissa, so you
figure
show
out a
up
way to get it everywhere.
Find out what it is. Yeah.
on the
I'll look for
social
it.
wall because they'll have it on a big screen at the Pearl booth.
Oh,
So like
cute.
people will see it. But Natalie and Nathaniel and I will be holding down the fort and on the dance floor to the Spasmatics on Thursday. So
Oh, I've got with all of my other stuff in my cart. I've got my 80s outfit.
Amazon, here we go.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
ooh,
Yeah, Albuquerque, New Mexico ain't gonna have anything. Amazon is how I do things. Bless.
well, thank you, Marissa. You're amazing.
This was great.
I
Thank
adore
you.
you all.
We're gonna do this monthly too. This was really around like Dykema, but like so many people ask me questions all the time about content. So we're kind of gonna create like almost like an office hours. So like a once a month, let's talk about content and AI and potties and whatever the hell else we want to talk about. So
Next month I'll have my recap post up for Ellie's birthday.
there you go.
All I can think is
Natalie, you better do a
body
post about breakfast burritos, hash green chili, Blake's Lotta Burger, like,
There's a Blake's Lotta on base,
oh,
Wow.
but it's closed on the weekend. I was like, oh, come on, y'all. Oh, yeah, Blake's seasoned fries. Like,
whew, I'll take a
Ooh.
sausage, number two. Woo!
Do they
yes,
have
Blake's
those in
Lotta
Utah
Burger.
or no?
No.
Is it just here?
No.
Really?
Dang
I
it.
live here and I'm like, oh no. I'll be gone next year. We move too much. We
Yeah,
sell
well, just take advantage while you have it down there because I have yet to find very many. And they do hamburgers, right? It's Blake's Lotta Burger. Like they have the burgers, they have the breakfast burritos.
It's a burger. Yeah.
It's a burger joint, but then they have breakfast burritos. I have yet to find a place that
Right.
has breakfast burritos like Blake's.
Twisters is another place, and they have wicked good. Oh, they have one with chorizo in it and potatoes.
I just never feel good after I eat Twisters.
And
Like,
then nobody said anything about feeling good. I don't feel good after you Blake's Whataburger either.
well, see, I feel
I
fine
feel
after I
good,
eat
feel
Blake's. I
good.
feel good. I mean, and I like spice. I can handle a good hatch green chili, but Twisters, I don't know what it is. I don't know where they're sourcing their green from, but
Don't you ruin this for me. I have one more year here.
Like White Castle, you either love it or you're like, you either like know that you're not going to
I don't know.
Feel
like
good.
last for very long, but you still want it. Like every time we go to Ohio, my brother's always like, we're getting White Castle. And I'm like, I'm not staying in the same hotel room as you because I know that it's going to be an awful experience. So no, I'm not.
Isn't
No.
White Castle the same thing as Crystals?
It's if they look very similar. Yes.
Yeah, we didn't have White Castle in the South, but we had Crystals, and that was only after a night of drinking. That was the only time that was
it's like
appropriate.
Carl's Jr. and Hardee's, it's like the same brand that split. And
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Mm.
Go live your adorable little lives, you wonderful gems of humans.
My friends. This
I'll
is
see
fun.
y'all next week.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
bye, guys. Thank
Guys,
you.
thank y'all.
Mahesh, I'll see you next
Bye,
week.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.